point, TNT is going to be, because they spending a gang of money bringing all these cats over here.
Right.
TNT's got one point, it's like, okay, we giving you network time. You got 2 shows. Hey, man, we need some revenue from this. We need to get you guys going. You got these stars. It's time for you guys to use them. Yeah. And unfortunately, there's a lot of guys at the wayside, and I'm not meaning no disrespect when I say that, but it's a lot of guys who aren't drawing as much as, you know, a Daniel Bryan or a CM Punk. They're going to lose their spot because they're going to want to see main stars. Another good point, and then this is what I'm finished. I'm going to finish saying this. You notice that it's about, an average of 2.4 million people watching wrestling right now, right? And I can't.
It's probably closer to 3, really.
Right. Yeah. I want to bring this to your attention and get you guys' opinion on it. Sure. Would AEW get more? Would the time not right now would be best to strike for AEW to do a Monday Night War? Do you guys think they will get more people watching Dynamite on Monday nights if they went head to head with Raw versus going on a different day?
Absolutely not.
You don't think so? Okay.
Because I'll say why. When Dynamite went up against NXT, or basically when NXT went against Dynamite, they were splitting their audience. So Dynamite was consistently getting like 800,000. NXT would get like 600.
Okay.
The minute NXT moved, they consistently started doing a mill.
But Raw is trash, right?
But Raw still gets 1.5 million viewers a week.
Okay.
Still.
Okay.
Even trash. And like one of the things I noticed about Raw is like if you actually watch Raw right now, they've kind of dwindled their fan base down to the point of the people actually react to the shit that they want them to when they want them to, because you don't have a bunch of people that's just like, yo, this is trash.
Stockholm syndrome.
Exactly right. So that 1.5 million people that watch Raw probably are the 1.5 million people that's gonna always watch Raw.
Okay.
So moving them to Monday would that would tear their heart out. For real. They need to stay on Wednesday.
Okay.
Or, if they get bumped by the NHL, they need to move Saturday or whatever they're doing right now.
Okay. Yeah, the big challenge that I see with, spreading your programming around is that how many of that 1.5 still watch AEW, on the other side. So
yeah.
So the thing that I look at and I wonder about is how many nights is too much for people to watch?
Well, wrestling's damn near on every night of the week now, isn't it? It literally is every Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, so I mean, like you start to run into the issue that you saw with college football and with football as a sport in general,
right?
Where Wednesday kind of was the only night where football wasn't on.
Exactly.
Okay.
The NFL used to be a Sunday thing, then it was a Monday thing, then it became a Thursday thing. Now they got a couple of games that get into Saturdays where you're just kind of all over the place. But then you drop in college. They can get as early as Wednesday now and on Fridays, and it's more than just, and it's an all-day coast-to-coast event on Saturday.
Right.
That's a lot for somebody to try to have the bandwidth to care about and have the availability to watch.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's the hard thing that I see that's going to happen with that is that if you've got Raw and then you've got NXT, you've got AEW with 2 nights, you've got SmackDown, maybe you've got a pay-per-view in the mix. Yeah. You also have some carryover for those crowds that might want to watch MMA or something like that. Then you got a Saturday.
That's true.
That's a tough thing to do. And then you get in the seasonality where, you got people that want to watch football and all those things too. There's only so many hours people have to watch TV.
Right.
Exactly.
So I would say that AEW's not in a place yet to bring it all home where I think they want that fight.
Okay.
Exactly.
With WWE.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think also Warner Media, like they hit 1.3 mil on Wednesday for Dynamite.
Okay.
So I think that was their highest rated Dynamite ever.
What's the highest rated Raw ever?
That'd be like a 6, right? Was it a 5 or 5 or 6?
like a 6 in the rating.
Was it the episode where was either when Mick Foley won the title or was it when Mike Tyson showed up? I don't remember.
I think it was Foley. If I remember right, it was Foley going over because WCW said what was going to happen, thinking that they were spoiling it, and people were like, what?
Exactly right. They changed it over. And I think the important thing too, like Warner Media comes out every week, is just like, we talk about the network and they just like, hey man, million people. They literally put out a press release like every week, like, "Yo, check this out."
Right?
Yeah,
we got this wrestling over here. It's doing well. I think to your point about the network stepping in, the hard truth, the really, really hard truth, we're gonna talk about this a little bit later, is the network probably won't step in until they start doing NXT numbers. NXT is doing 600,000 every week. When they really drop below 1 million, I think that's when the network's gonna start stepping in and being like, yo, y'all need to do this, that, and the third. But I think for right now, they're like, hey, keep doing your thing, keep building the Darby Allin or Orange Cassidy, we can see the kids in the crowd dressed up like them cats.
So let me ask y'all this then, and this is just something I'll throw at both of y'all right now. Like I watched SmackDown earlier this morning from this past week.
Right.
Might be a controversial take, might not be one, it might be reality. I still don't think that even on that split brand where WWE has been very intentional about putting all of its biggest stars on SmackDown since they went to Friday. The card that they rolled out this past week with the rematch with Edge and Seth Rollins, with 2 segments of Roman Reigns, and then with Brock Lesnar being up front, and then with Finn Balor being at the end, you had the women's segment with Becky Lynch and with Bianca Belair in the middle of it and all of that.
Yep.
I still don't think that even if they put all of their cards on the table and said we're going to put our best card up against that, I don't think AEW can match that from network TV, star power, putting asses in front of seats and TVs.
100%.
They can't match that yet.
No, they can't.
So here's the thing. It would be double foolish to try to do that every week.
Exactly.
Because what if WWE just said, fine, we're going to put everybody on the same show again, and we're just going to go heads up. So we're going to open up your show with Bobby Lashley, and we're going to go in the middle with Edge and with Randy Orton and all of these guys, and then we'll finish every week with Roman Reigns versus whoever.
Right.
I'll bring Cena back every few months.
Exactly.
Compete with that. And I don't think I don't think they're in a place yet, and I don't think they should do that.
No.
AEW should be on the slow burn.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
But some of the things y'all talked about last week, they got to figure out right now how they're going to go about addressing that.
Yep. Right.
Because John Moxley is not going to be okay with being the first guy to go over there, the first main guy to go over there.
Right.
And then he's in a 745 slot.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you got to put Daniel Bryan and CM Punk and Adam Cole in the mix, and you want to sign Bray Wyatt. Where am I?
Yeah. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Now, to your point about the time slots, like Rampage comes on after SmackDown.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it come on after SmackDown.
Okay.
Like, SmackDown go off and then Rampage
you go right on to TNT.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, I mean, for a wrestling fan on Friday, like, that's optimal. Yeah. You watch SmackDown's a good-ass show. You watch that, and then you lead in right to Rampage after that. Rampage is only an hour.
Which is another reason why Raw shouldn't stop being 3 hours, even though it's painful and it's slow. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. This day and age, this has been the thing when people say, make it 2 hours. I say, why?
Right.
For me, I look at it, maybe it's a byproduct of what I do. I look at everything as being how much attention can I get on my product and how many advertisers can I get to be a part of my product.
That's why it's 3 hours. Yeah, we've already talked about that. Yeah.
But here's the thing. When you talk about going to Monday, what are they going to do? Come on at 10?
Right.
They're going to go on 11
that's
East?
True. That's true.
You don't want to go head up. I think the Friday model that you make it's great.
Right.
But you don't want to try to. A Monday Night War right now means that you literally got to fit in between 7 and 10 o'clock, and they don't want to do a 3-hour show.
Right. Rampage can literally come on and say, well, y'all got done watching that shit. Welcome everybody to Rampage.
All right, so we got one more comment, and I'm glad that you're here for this one. Now,
I don't know who's going to win the World Series.
No, it ain't that one. So Alley-oop, but the man Alley-oop. The one that whenever we talk about Project X is like, get these women in check.
Hey, he's getting a shirt.
He got to get a shirt. But check this out. He asks, how is Bobby Lashley the king of white women? Ain't his baby mama a bad black chick? So Matt, for the people who aren't in the know, I'll let both of y'all talk a little bit about the king of white women, Bobby Lashley.
So
I'm gonna say right now, first of all, before you say anything, I'm gonna hand it to you. I want you to run with it.
Oh, you want me to run with it?
We're the Lennon and McCartney of this thing.
Okay.
We put this together.
Right.
We put this together, and this became a reality that happened for us over an appetizer plate.
Yep.
At
Maggie O'Brien's.
Maggie O'Brien's.
Yeah, Maggie O'Brien's right around the corner here on Market.
Shout out to them.
There was that a house show or was it a?
It was the Shield show. It was the Shield's last.
The Shield's last show. Was that a SmackDown?
No, it was a house show.
It was a house show. It was the Shield's last show.
Friday night. Yep.
So after the show, we decided. No, this was before the show. Before the show, we're getting appetizers, Maggie O'Brien's, and I think I started talking. This is so bad. We started talking about the caliber of women in WWE, and we kind of factored in like what part of St. Louis would these women be from based off of their look. So we said like Charlotte Flair reminds that Charlotte Flair, he says, yeah, that's every bit of Chesterfield right there.
Yeah, that's Chesterfield, baby.
Who did we say was from St. Charles?
Oh God, man, it's been so long. If I had to think about who's there now, South City is definitely like what's my girl that was in the Riot Squad?
You talking about Ruby Riot?
No. The one that's still there.
Liv
Morgan is definitely South City.
Yeah.
So we went through the entire thing like that and broke it down. I was just like, but the theory of Bobby Lashley being that is that there's always a brother that you look at and you be like, yeah. That brother date white women. He does it. I can tell by the way he carries himself. There's brothers like that, and then there's brothers like the Street Profits.
Yeah.
And I think that the proof is in the pudding about what's there. Right. But here's the thing I'm not gonna go through the whole origins.
Yeah.
We get